This is question 14 on problem solving from section 1 of the 2019 ECAA. So we're told that someone is going to modernise their bathroom, and we're given this table from a bath catalogue with details for many different baths. I've abbreviated their names by the letters here. And we're given some requirements, so the bath needs to be 1600 by 700 millimetres. It needs to have side grips, and it can't have pre-drilled tap holes. Therefore, based on this information and these requirements, how much cheaper is the cheapest suitable steel bath than the cheapest suitable acrylic bath? So how should we go about this? Well, it's a classic relevant selection question with lots of information and some requirements. And so let's go through each requirement and then mark where any of these baths don't follow the requirement. So firstly, if we're told the bath needs to be 1600 by 700, we're given these three different dimensions: length, width, and height, but it doesn't tell us which ones it's talking about here. So let's just assume, because these are all quite close to 1600, these are all 700, that it means the length by the width. So which baths aren't 1600 millimeters long? Well, we can see it's just this bath P, where we have a 1500. Then what about the width requirement? Which ones aren't 700? We can see it's just bath B. So that's our first requirement dealt with. Then what about the presence of side grips? So that's this column in the table. We've got either yes or no. And so we want to mark all the no's as not following this requirement, which we have here. Then finally, we want baths with no tap holes. And so any that answered yes to having tap holes, we need to get rid of. So that's what our requirements dealt with. Then we need to know how much cheaper the cheapest suitable steel bath is than the cheapest suitable acrylic bath. So maybe to make this easier, let's actually strike off any baths that don't follow all the requirements from the table. That would look like this. And then we can easily see that there are only 4 baths left, so this should make it a bit clearer when we're deciding which ones are cheapest. And so out of the suitable steel baths, we only have 2 left. That's bath E and bath S. Which one's the cheaper? So we have 126 versus 128 pounds. So this is our cheaper one. Then what about the suitable acrylic baths? We have C and V. C is 130 pounds, V is 149 pounds. So by quite a margin, this one is cheaper. And then the final thing to do, we need to know how much cheaper the steel bath is than the acrylic. 130 minus 126 is £4. So this is our final answer, which corresponds to answer C.